Good morning, everybody. Yeah, it finally went live on YouTube. I don't know why it was so slow going live on YouTube, but it finally... Good morning, everybody. Yeah, it finally went live on YouTube. I finally got over there. I don't know what was going on with that, but that's weird. Hello, good morning, Laka. Good morning, Crownski. How are you doing? Good morning, Honora. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Hope you're all having a good one. Hope things are going well for y'all. We are live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick this morning. Let me make sure it's sending out messages to everything. Okay, it looks like it is. Looks like it is. It's a lazy day today, Laka. Well, sometimes lazy days can be nice. We've had very steady rain for basically the last two or 3 days. We got rain all the way through next Tuesday now. Yeah, it's gonna be really gray and dark. You got all three. You got the three going now. You've got the three going now. The Kick and the Twitch and the thingamabobbers. Going now. The Kick and the Twitch and the YouTubes and the YouTubes. There we go. Blue Dino, good morning, good morning. Papa, how you doing? How's it going today, Papa? You had snow, Laka. Oh my goodness gracious. Snow? Jeez, already? It's only November. It's only November, gosh darn it. Alright, well, we are almost halfway through our 25 days in Hush River Valley, which means we've got a lot of time we're still going to be spending here. Ooh, you got some new ones. Oh, neat. I like those. Those are so cute. Those are very cute, Blue Dino. I like them. You had some snow on Halloween, Crownski? Midwest winter is here. We had snow Halloween, but it melted the next morning. Wow. I don't know about that. I missed you. Your voice has become a normal background morning background. Well, I had a pretty bad day yesterday, just mentally. And Tuesday I spent the day with my son, so. We're back now, though, and everything's doing a little better, so. I don't mean that in a weird way. That's fine. You can mean it in a weird way or not. It's okay. It's all right. All right, well, here we are. The wind is whipping around out there. Let's just pass a little time. I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! We're gonna pass a little bit of time. Hopefully this storm will go away. And then we're gonna get up. We're gonna go to the hatch. We're gonna go to the hatch in the morning. The prepper's cache, I guess I should say. Now we're actually tired, so now we can get some sleep. I want to make sure all of this is done. I still have to figure out how to get the YouTube side set up before I start streaming.
Anything for a drink right now.
You could just shush. You can shush a by. Try to set that up beforehand, but it never seems to want to do it. No, that's not what I didn't want that. I want the edit part. There we go. Just do some stuff on the fly here really quick. There we go. And bam, there we are. All right. All right, figured it out. Got it all done. Doing computer stuff on the fly is always so much fun, especially when you're doing it live on stream. All right, so that's up. The three stream thing is still kind of kind of a new territory. We've only been doing it for less than a week now, so it's kind of cool to have it though up on all the different to have it up on all the different platforms is pretty neat. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's pretty neat. Okay. There's all these different little things you can do on Restream that I've sort of played around with a little bit, but I haven't done a lot. All right, let's go out of here. We're gonna go up to the right this time. We're gonna find a way over the brush here, and we're gonna go visit the other little cave, the lonely cave up here. Now, usually you need a hatchet to get past this brush up here, but we don't need one. I mean, if you want to come back, you need one. If you want to go the way we're going, you can sort of scoot your way over it a little bit. There's a wall that you can walk up on, which is really nice. Grab a few more sticks here. Just to have a little extra wood. You can never have too many sticks. Oh look, there's a maple, there's a birch up here too. Hey Tala, how you doing? Hello, hello. Hello to Tala over on the YouTube side. And welcome to everybody on YouTube, on Kick, on Twitch. Welcome on in this morning. Hope you all are having a fabulous day. We are live on all 3 platforms. Don't forget to smash that like button over on the YouTube side. Don't forget to hit the follow button here on Twitch, the subscribe button over on YouTube as well. Even go over to Kick and give us a follow over on the Kick side too. Go over and give us a follow on the old Kick side there. Alright, so I believe to get over this we have to climb up on here, if I'm not mistaken. Which side do we have to get up on here? I know there's a way to get around on this. What was it? Nope, I think I had to get up higher than that. We have to run across this. There we go. I think we're high enough now. There we are. Boom. That's it. There's not. I don't think there's a whole lot of going back on this. Once we're over it. But that's okay. You might be. I think you might be able to get back over it. Can we get back over it this way? I've never really tried, so I'm not 100% sure. No, can't get back that way. It's all right. It's alright. Dreadnought Dude, how you doing? Good morning, good morning. Good morning on both YouTube and Twitch. Hello, hello. Crystal Quartz, hello. How's it going?
Cold in my life.
So the exit to this zone is right over there. We're going over to the Lonely Cave here. Mr. Lonely Cave is our goal. And then we want to also go to the hatch as well, so... All for a soda and a can of dog food. I've got that frostbite risk. Let's go into the God, how did I get a frostbite risk? Oh, because yeah. I got that frostbite risk because I never got rid of it the night before. I don't have a fire started, so it's not gonna go away. I don't even know. I think it might go away inside here. What's it at? 47%. So this is the abandoned preppers cache in Hush River Valley. It doesn't look like we have much here. I'm trying to look around in the dark. I'll give you guys night vision. Although I don't know if that's going to help you guys very much at all. I just want to sleep for an hour and see if we can get rid of a little bit of it. The multi-platform survivor. Well, Tala, it's kind of cool to be on all of them at the same time. Nope, that does not work. Yeah, it took care of one problem, but we need a fire started for the other. Yep, it's not gonna take care of all of our problems, that's for sure. So we're gonna go start a fire up here and get rid of our frostbite. Because I would really prefer not to get frostbite. It'd be preferable. That's the thing with frostbite, is that once you get it, or once you get a risk of it, unless you have gloves or whatever, unless you have something on to protect whatever gave you, where your frostbite is, in our case, our hands, until we get gloves or a fire, it's not gonna go down any. Just being indoors even is not enough. So, boo. But this will take care of it for us. Throw the fur on there, the reclaimed wood, and a whole bunch of our stickity boos. And a couple pieces of coal. There we go. Alright. Let's eat some dog food. Yum yum. The good news is we actually found a can opener, so we're able to open our cans without smashing them, which is really super nice. Because it's giving us cans that we can actually make water in, because we only start the game with one can. Look at that, we found enough acorns to make, what, 6 acorn coffees? Which is pretty dope. Yeah, I'm waiting to, I have enough cloth and down feathers right now to turn this bedroll into an improvised bedroll if I want to. If I want to, I can turn that into an improvised bedroll, which will give us 100% bedroll. But I'm not going to do it quite yet. I'm going to hold off doing that until we actually need it. So I think I'm going to wait till my regular bedroll wears down to like 30-ish%, and then repair it all the way up. Well, craft it into an improvised bedroll, which will by default repair it to 100%. And you can actually use ruined bedrolls. At the moment, you can use ruined bedrolls to make the improvised bedroll. And so if you find other bedrolls in the world, just leave them in strategic places. That way, if your bedroll ever gets ruined, you can just go ahead and make an improvised bedroll out of the ruined one and give yourself another bedroll, which is super duper nice. Alright, is our frostbite going down? Good. Good. Fabulous. Alright, there's our frostbite risk healed. Nice. Alright, let's get a little more water going. Then we are going to go out and we're gonna check out this plane crash over here. Hey, Blackman PL, how you doing, buddy? How's it going, Blackman PL? I hope you're having a great day, my friend. And things are going well for you. I doubt there's gonna be anything inside the plane. Okay, I'm eating my words now. I'm eating my words now. Is Interloper fun? I don't know if I'd classify it as fun, per se.
What have we here?
I was hoping for a piece of clothing. I would not... Wow, 2 sewing kits. I would not recommend as a new player, I would not recommend getting into it, going right into Interloper. But you can always... But you can always try. I mean... It's gonna be tough as a new player to jump into Interloper and have a lot of fun right away. I would recommend, if you're looking for a challenge, I'd recommend playing Stalker. If you're looking to learn the maps, Reyes, I definitely play on probably Voyager difficulty. Interloper is just a very... Interloper is a very big pill to swallow to somebody who's not played the game at all. The main problem you're going to run into is that the world is very large. Each one of these zones is immense. And like Blackman PL was saying in the Twitch chat, you know, Interloper, you need map knowledge about match spawns. And so, if you're a newer player, I'd say play on Voyager difficulty or maybe Pilgrim. Learn some of the maps. I would concentrate mainly on, like, Mystery Lake, Pleasant Valley, Coastal Highway, sort of this central area. The further out you get from these 3 zones, the tougher some of the zones become. It's sort of like these were the 3 original zones in the game. Mystery Lake was the original zone, but these are like the 3 original zones. And then sort of Timberwolf, Ash Canyon, and Black Rock is off on one side, Crumbling Highway and Desolation Point on the other, and then this whole area over here is tough too. So, you know, once you get out of Mystery Lake, Pleasant Valley, and Coastal Highway, there's a lot less supplies, a lot more a sparser environment, I guess you could say. Like right now, we're in Hush River Valley, and Hush River Valley is very sparse. There's like no actual man-made buildings in this entire massive zone. And the other thing you have to remember is that everywhere you go in the long dark, the only way to get anywhere is by walking. You're walking everyone. What about no one gets out alive? Dallin Turner asked, what about no one gets out alive? You think I'll try Interloper on Mystery Lake? Give it a shot. You won't actually... one thing about Interloper, Reyes, is you'll never spawn on Mystery Lake. And on Interloper, you have no choice on where you spawn. Interloper gives you no option on spawn points. The only places you can spawn on Interloper are the only one of those 3 zones, Mystery Lake, Coastal Highway, and Pleasant Valley, that you can spawn in is Pleasant Valley. So basically your spawn zones in Interloper are Pleasant Valley, Timberwolf, Ash Canyon, and Black Rock, Desolation Point, Hush River Valley, and Forlorn Musket. You will never spawn in Mystery Lake, Coastal Highway, Mountain Town, Broken Railroad, or or Bleak Inlet. Thank goodness. Blackman PL says, the other day I read on Reddit how HRV is hard. Meanwhile, us here with the knowledge about HRV. Well, HRV is tough. HRV is a tough zone. I personally really like Hush River Valley because it's a very pleasant zone to me as well. But Yeah, just, yeah, wing it. Any area in the game I should travel to first for the best survival chances. It all depends on where you spawn. That's the thing, is like, if you spawn in Ash Canyon or Timberwolf Mountain, you want to head toward, basically you want to head towards these 3 zones if you spawn anywhere. If you spawn in Desolation Point, you want to head out of there to Crumbling Highway. If you spawn in Ash Canyon, you want to head out into Timberwolf and then Pleasant Valley, then Mystery Lake. The ultimate goal is to try to get to Mystery Lake. Mystery Lake has the best number of, like, resources that you need. And an interloper, those are your bedroll, your hacksaw, your pry bar, and your heavy hammer. Those 4 are sort of like the main 4 things you need, other than, of course, matches. You need matches as well. So matches, the first thing you'll need in interloper, Riaz, is you'll need to find matches. Because matches allow you to make water. Without water, you're gonna die. So you need to find matches. It's not even so much for the warmth, but it's to make a fire. The other piece of advice I can give you is that once you've made a fire, grab a few torches from it. Lighting a torch is always a guaranteed 100% light, as long as the wind is not gonna blow it out. And then lighting a fire with a torch, if you fail on your, and you can also light torches off fires. If you fail, like right now with low fire making skill, I only have a 75% chance of lighting a fire. So if you fail using a torch, you can retry over and over until the torch goes out. So usually early game, as you can see, I have a whole cadre of torches on me. Mainly because, you know, early game you need them. Torches also help you avoid wolves. So carry a torch with you, carry a few stones with you. So yes, you'll need matches or a flare. Flares you can also light fires with. So matches or a flare. The ultimate, of course, is to get a mag lens, but then you need good weather to light the fire with the mag lens. But matches and flares are the first thing you'll need to find. And you'll have to scour the landscape for those. You'll have to scour buildings and stuff. After that, the bedroll is rather important, because without a bedroll or an actual bed, you cannot sleep in the game, and your exhaustion will get completely gone. And so the bedroll then is the most important thing after that. And then heavy hammer, hacksaw, storm lantern, those are kind of like things that, and pry bar, those are kind of things that you need, but you can sort of work on building up over time. The main thing to remember is that you have these 4 indicators. You got your warmth, your tiredness, your thirst, and your hunger. If any one of these ever goes into the red, if you ever exhaust any of those, you know, completely, you'll start to lose overall health. Once your overall health goes to 0, you're dead, and you have to start over again. There's no respawns. There's no whoopsies. I get to retry it. There's no mulligans in this game. Once this goes to 0, you're dead. The other thing you'll want to do is any of these that you see, you'll want to pick every cattail you can see. Cattails are very important early game. Now, the only map that doesn't really have cattails is Desolation Point. Every other map has cattails, and they're found around the rivers and the lakes in the area. So the rivers and lakes will have cattails around them. Some of them will have more than others, but you'll be able to find them in most of the zones. And each cattail gives you 150 calories. So, but yeah, on Interloper, you'll basically spawn into the game with a couple pieces of clothing and a tin can, and that's it. That's it. On Stalker, Pilgrim, and Voyager, you spawn into the game with, the same gear, the clothing and a can, but you also get a bedroll, you get a little book of matches, you sometimes get a flare, you sometimes will get a few other items. Basically, the spawn loot is a little bit better. But on Interloper, it is literally a tin can, and like, you'll get probably a pair of boots, a pair of underwear, a shirt, and a pair of pants. And that's about it. Oh, and some meds on Stalker as well. I'm only going to play on Interloper because I feel like I'd learn much faster from dying over and over and what went wrong. I wish you all the luck in the world. I'm not saying, Riaz, that you're wrong. I'm probably saying your name completely wrong. I'm not saying that you're wrong, that you won't learn It's just that the game is very harsh. The weather is probably going to directly or indirectly kill you more times than anything else in the game. Because when you get completely cold, when your warmth goes completely away, you'll get hypothermia. Any uncovered, anything that's uncovered, like I don't have gloves right now, so my hands are uncovered. Anything that's uncovered will start to get frostbite. If you get frostbite, you lose 5% of your health permanently. Or is it 10%? 10% of your health permanently. So yeah, it can be really... Interloper is just a very harsh environment, but hey, you know what? Reese's. Okay, so it's Ria's? Like Reese's? Okay. But, you know, it can also be very rewarding on Interloper, so I wish you all the luck in the world, my friend. Little Blind Mouse with the 49 months over on the Twitch side. And if you ever have a question, drop on by. Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Reese's. Little Blind Mouse, thank you so much for the 49 months on Twitch.
Little Blind Mouse just resubscribed for 49 months. 49.
But no, I wish you all the luck. And if you ever have any questions, you know, if you ever get to a point where you're like, I just don't understand what's going on here, I need to, you know, always feel free to drop by. Check out the Reddits also for the game. Check out, you know, videos. Always feel free to look for information on this game because there's a lot of the game's very easy in concept to play. It's just live as long as you can. But the minutia of the game is really tough. There's a lot of moving pieces that you have to take care of. Okay. Do I rip apart anything here? I'm almost thinking of ripping the socks apart and repairing something else up. I took the socks out. The socks aren't giving me anything right now. The Mackinac jacket, though, takes 2 pieces of cloth. 2. Whereas the undies only take 1, and I'd get back 40%, so that'd make it 68. That'd make it 79. Wow, all my clothing's gonna suck so bad! Hey, Gildeers, thank you so much for the Twitch
subscribe
sub there. Thank you so much for that Twitch sub, my friend. Appreciate that very, very, very much. I hope you're having a great day. Thank you, though, very much. I appreciate that. With a Twitch Prime, as a matter of fact. Twitch Prime, too. Yeah, we're gonna rip these socks apart. I hate to do it, but... Hey, Valor! How's it going, buddy? Valor, the Desert Fox, is here, my friends. I rip this apart, what do I get? I get 2 cloth. That's still giving me 0.8 degrees, though. Knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, I just knew that was gonna happen. The fails at this level are just incredibly annoying. I have plenty of leather though, so I'm gonna repair that up. If I can. Okay, there we go. Probably have no... Oh, I have 1 more piece of leather left. Okay, perfect. I figured that would at least give me a skill up. It also makes these 100%, which is always good. Ashen the Riot, hello, hello. How's it going? How are you doing? I'm doing good, Ashen. I'm doing good. We're on day 13 of it. We're just over that. We're like at the halfway mark on our 25-day journey here in Hunt River Valley. And we've done really well. We've been most of the places in the zone at this point. We have not been over here yet though. That's an area we've not really done a whole lot in. I'm gonna drink that soda. But it's going good today. It's going a lot better than it was yesterday. Yes, prepare to slow. Yes, I saw the Discord on that. I saw the Discord on that, Valor. So are we doing a brand new one, or are we continuing? Because I'll just roll a new dude if we're doing a brand new one. It seems like a lot of people wanted to do a brand new one, so. All right, let's see here. I got 4. How did I get 4 sewing kits in this zone? Jeez Louise, man. Good lord. I drop a few of these rocks. I don't need that many rocks. Add a little more fuel here. Get a little bit of sleepity boo. Actually, what time of day is it? Oh, it's almost nighttime. Perfect. Do I have that? Does that book no, that's not to read. Okay, I already read that book. I already read it. Could you use snares since you have to stay in one zone? Also, you have a shelf in the bunker that can be used to make reclaim. Unfortunately, there's no, for snares, to make snares, Dallin, you have to have a workbench. Snares are a workbench item. You can't make them without a workbench. And there's no workbench in this zone, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks. But you know what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Which sucks. But you know, that's the downside of this zone. There's a couple. No, there's no reason to be sorry. It's a good valid point. It'd be a good valid thing to wonder about. Like, couldn't you use that? And yes, you could. Unfortunately, Dallin, it's not going to work in this zone. Now, I didn't know about the shelf in the bunker, though. I'm going to have to go check that out. Ow, my ear. It's like I had a really bad ear ache yesterday. That basically, like, made it so I could barely stand up. It was like throwing my inner ear balance off. Oh, speaking of things I need to do. Gotta take my vitamins today. But no, you never have to be sorry you ask anything, Dallin. There's a wood shelf right by the ladder. Okay. Aha, there is. Look at that. I did not even see that. Oh, there's a shelf right there, too. There's a shelf right there, too. I wish there was something on that shelf. I just wanted to bring a torch in here as well. Just to make sure we miss nothing. Definitely looks like we missed some shelves, that's for sure. You need to have a little rendezvous with your TM. Yes, I do. Yeah, we need to do that very soon. Wants me to take 2 of these. Go. I've been having really bad joint pains lately too, so I've been taking some supplements for them. Sucks getting old, boys and girls. Don't get old. Your body starts to betray you. Your body starts to betray you. And, it's not very nice. It's really mean, actually. What if you're only 27, your body's already starting to do the betray crap? Yeah. That sucks even worse, my dear. My body didn't start betraying me till just like a few years ago, so I got pretty lucky. Found my first preppers cache just wandering north I don't know what that part, but you got the recipe. That's awesome. That's awesome, but you got the recipe, so that's cool. Cool beans. I'm gonna take all the wood. I'm taking all the wood from in here. Let's see, I know there's another shelf over here somewhere. There it is. I scouted all these out last night so I can sort of find my way around the... Oh, shoot. Okay, there's the door. Woo! I was like, where's the door? Woo! Then you'll be like me, a little blind mouse sore all the time, and Dreadnought Dude's like, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, this whole getting old thing is like a little overrated. I'm just saying. But that's okay. Now it's gonna get real interesting because we have to... I'm too... Okay, I know I'm too heavy. It's fine. It's fine. We got plenty of wood on us. That's all that matters. We got lots of wood. We got 19 matches left, so that's more than one match a day for the rest of our journey here. I've got 2 bandages. I still have enough to make my improvised bedroll, which is now down to 40% on the regular bedroll. I'm gonna break that torch down. Get another stick. I think I'm starting to get over this bug. The Buckley's isn't tasting as good anymore. What is a Buckley's? I don't even know what that is. What is Buckley's? Is that a thing? What is Buckley's? Oh, it's a syrup. Okay. Is it like a cough syrup? Wow, it is really cold out there. Holy crud. It is really cold out there. Okay, let's craft up our rose hips real quick. Its tagline is, it tastes bad and it works. Hey, you know what? At least they're being honest in their advertising. They're like, it tastes like crap, but it's gonna work for you, so don't worry about it. You want to get better? Sometimes it tastes like crap to feel better. Some good honesty in advertising right there. That's what we need. The most effective things taste like crap. They always do. Otherwise, candy would be like the biggest healer in the world. You would eat candy and you'd be like, woo, I feel so much better now. Cheetos taste great. Faces, how you doing, buddy? Yes, Cheetos do taste, especially the white cheddar puff Cheetos. For me, it's the spicy sweet chili Doritos. Yum, yum. Chocolate does have healing properties. Just, then I want to eat more chocolate.
Can't feel my feet.
I know, buddy. We need these things. I crave Hershey Park chocolate when I have a bad, long-lasting migraine. All good in Hawaii? Nice! That's awesome. And we got a frostbite risk coming on again. Yay! Another frostbite risk. That is fantastic. Who would have ever imagined? Who could have ever imagined it? Look at all these cattails. By the way, these are the cattails I was talking about earlier, Reese's. Went back and watched our first Blackrock attempt, and I don't think I've seen you so salty. Oh, I was salty. Oh. Those damn wolves, I swear to God. Those damn wolves. They're just not having any of it. And I was having none of it. I was done with their foolishness, I tell you. I wish I had a mag lens right now. This is like perfect mag lens weather. I have absolutely perfect mag lens weather. I think I can maybe make a fire right down here. Yes, I can. Okay. This is where lighting a torch comes in handy. Because once you light the torch, you can then have a few attempts at the fire before you have to give up. And really, if you have multiple torches, you can just, you know, if your torch gets low that you're trying to light the fire with, if you fail that many times, you can throw down the torch, light another torch off of it, and continue. But it just guarantees you'll only use one match when lighting a fire. Which is the ultimate goal. That's what you want. You don't want to use any more matches than you absolutely have to. I will say, Little Blind Mouse, I am probably, of all the redemption arcs, I'm probably least excited about the Blackrock one. I'm probably least excited about that one. But we'll do it. We're gonna do it anyway. It'll be fun. We're gonna not get salty though. We're not gonna get salty. We're just gonna be like, okay, this is how it is. I'm trying to practice torch walking on my stalker. Yeah, stalker's a good one to like practice on for sure. I think I still have a little bit of meat on me. Yes, I do. Looks like we got pretty you have speed cooking and eating wired? Yes, I do. You know, oh, you know what we could do? Oh, snap. You know what we could do, boys and girls? Oh, yeah. Oh, let's do it. Let's see if we can get a wolf to kill a deer for us. The best way to get a wolf or draw a wolf out is to carry some meat stuff on you. And then the wolf will come out looking for you. And if you can get between the wolf and the deer, or if you can get on the other side, if you can place the deer between you and the wolf will go after the deer. My people seem to be all the bait they need. Sometimes that's true. Come on, Mr. Wolfie, where are you, buddy? I got 3 juicy deer just waiting for you right here. Well, that deer is our most probable candidate for getting eaten. See if we can draw a wolf over to it. I don't see any wolves coming, which makes me kind of sad. Yeah, unfortunately, the deer don't... It used to be that if you approached a deer, it would run away from you. It would go the opposite way of you. And now more often than not, they'll run right towards you, which kind of sucks, but just is what it is. Luckily, temperatures aren't that bad out right now, so we can finish getting all these here. One torch down, second torch out, there we go. You'd rather get old than the alternative. Yeah, getting old sucks, but yeah, the alternative's not that great, so. The alternative manure is not that wonderful. The deer are now luring the wolves to you instead of them, just like you try to do with them, yes. They've learned from me, and now they're starting to bring the wolves over to me. They're trying to take me out. Very mean. That I mean, I started a Pilgrim Faithful Cartographer, and honestly, I may swap my Stalker run to that run because there's just too much loot on Pilgrim. Pilgrim does have a rather big overabundance of loot. That is for sure.
Turned out pretty well.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You have to just absolutely just like right when I started that fire, it was like, oh no, now we're gonna be windy. Okay, it's nighttime now. I spawned beside a pack of wolves. I saw a mountain with a rope. I eventually got to the top. Found some fire accelerant at the top. I see a ruined house beside a waterfall. Gonna check it out and see if I survive tonight. Nice. Do you know what zone you spawned in? If you hit the M function, if you hit M, it'll show you up at the top what zone you spawned in.
Can't feel my hands.
Ash Canyon, okay. Yep. You are in the Ash Canyon. That's a fun start. It's gonna be a tricky start, but it's a fun start. We made it, boys and girls. We're here. Got 105 cattails again. Nice. Well, good luck in Ash Canyon, my friend. It is one of the tougher starts in the game, to be honest. It's a very tricky zone. Let's just put it that way.
Just need to close my eyes.
Yeah, that frostbite risk is not going anywhere. 'Cause we don't have a fire. And I don't want to waste another match trying to make a fire. That's the problem. As I do it, but I don't want to waste another match doing it. Because we only have 18 more matches to last our next 11 days here. I legit couldn't find a heavy hammer until yesterday. I'm in Coastal Highway day 20 or something, but almost to cooking vibe. Well, you know what, gamer? It's one of those things where the heavy hammer is a lot harder to find now. The house that is beside the mini waterfall doesn't look promising from up there. I might stick around and watch for a bit before I continue because I need to fire quickly. So I'm assuming where you're at. So when you climbed up the rope, was there like a big lake that you climbed up to? I'm not sure. Hope this challenge doesn't drive you bonkers. Oh no, this is gonna be fine. We're gonna be okie dokie. Because if there was like a lake up there that you climbed up to, I'd grab the cattails, and then you'll need to go down to the house. I would definitely go to the house because you need to find something there. You need to find matches, at least find a box of matches. So, but Gamer Zambin, please go over and give Gamer a follow here on Twitch. Go check out Gamer when they're I'm sorry, Zambi. Go check out Zambi when they're streaming. I'm horrible with screen names. All I see is a screen name and I can never remember it, so. Alright. Let's rip that torch apart. Did I leave my other can up there? Did I do that? No, I got my 2 cans. Okay. It's just one of them was hidden because it was down on the next level. Woo! I thought I left both. I thought I only had 1 can on me again. I was about to go, oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be joshing me right now. I was gonna sleep for 6 hours because it could get very cold tonight, and we don't want to take cold damage while we're sleeping. It is a storm out. Okay. Okay, I climbed 3 steps of mountain rope. This house it's like just the frame. There's no inside. On this mountain, there's a mechanical system. It looks like it could have been a lift for transporting. Oh, so you went up 3 different ropes. Oh, you want to go down. There's a mine down there. That's the mine. You're at the gold mine. I didn't know that was a spawn point now. Go down there. There'll be a little hole in the ground. There's a mine down there that you can go into. I don't know how good it's going to be, though, because you don't have matches yet. Ooh, that's going to be tough. The mine is definitely a place you want to go, but I don't know if you're going to be able to hit it. I don't know if you're going to be able to hit the mine this early and be successful because it's really dark in there. It's really super dark in there. Wow, it's now -8. Okay, so let's get a fire going. So yeah, it's really cold, so that's a thing. If you can feel your way with an object, meaning you can use your can as if you're going to place it, you just have it in front of you, you might be able to guide yourself. Maybe.
Well, that didn't work.
Maybe you'll be able to. It's tough with something as small as the can, but you could possibly do it. A big maybe, yeah, it's a big maybe. And also, I found in my experience, I've also found it helps to be semi-familiar with the place that you're in, you know? Familiarity in the place, it does help quite a bit. What they're talking about is they're talking. So on the Twitch side, they're talking about using your bedroll as a flashlight like this. You can carry it around in front of you, and it'll show you where objects are in the dark, or where there's an open path. But it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to do it if you don't know the area real well. Okay, let's just get some sleep. Is there a way to craft a bedroll? No. Bedrolls must be found. Bedrolls have to be found. Well, you can craft a bedroll later in the game. I should revise that statement. You can make a bedroll, yes, but it takes 2 bear skins. So you have to get to the point where you've killed 2 bears before you can actually craft your own bedroll. So that does make it a little bit harder. So yes, you can craft a bedroll, but it's a very specific bedroll that takes very specific things to happen before you can actually get it. It's a good bedroll, don't get me wrong, but it takes a while because you, especially on Interloper, there are no tools and there's no weapons. You have to craft all your own weapons. You have to go to a forge and craft arrowheads, hatchets, and knives. So then you can go to a workbench and you can craft arrow shafts out of cured birch, a survival bow out of cured maple and guts, and then arrows out of arrow shafts that you make out of the birch, the arrowheads which you craft, and crow feathers which you find. So you want to pick up crow feathers. You want to pick up any. If you get a hacksaw, you want to take down any birch and maple that you find. And then if you want to actually make your bow eventually, you'll need to make sure that you skin some animals, take their guts from them, and get them dried. And animal guts and furs only dry in interior locations. So you have to be in the back of a cave or inside of a house to dry the guts and the hides. And then that will allow you to actually craft up things. Because you can also craft clothing out of bear skins, deer skins, rabbit skins. You can make a rabbit skin hat and gloves, a wolf skin coat, a moose hide satchel, which gives you greater carry weight, a moose hide cloak, which is pretty nice. Wow, I could actually make improvised insulation. Wow, that's actually... Ooh. Oh. I need 4 pieces of cloth, though, for that. That is an interesting thing. Been forging in Desolation Point instead of BR. I gotta say I enjoy it more. Easier to get coal. See, I've always found for me that the Forlorn Muskeg Forge is my favorite. I don't like either of those for a first forge. I always like Forlorn Muskeg for my first forge. That is my forge of choice. I mainly like it because it's outside. I like it being. I like the outdoorsy. I like how outdoorsy it is. So the bearskin bedroll. I don't have a. So the bearskin bedroll, it doesn't show the stats, but it gives you 12 degrees of warmth bonus when you have it. The max it gives is 12 degrees, and it goes down, of course, from there. The max a improvised bedroll gives is 8 degrees. The difference is the improvised though, even though it gives 4 degrees less, it only weighs 1.1 kilos, where the bearskin bedroll wears 3. And it is easier to repair the improvised bedroll as well, in my opinion. Way easier to repair it. Because there are a lot of ptarmigans out in the world. And if I have that many bear skins, I'm probably going to spend them making the coats. Because the bearskin coat's the best coat you can get. Hands down. With like 6 degrees, I think it's 6 degrees warmth. Let's see, I think it's 6 degrees warmth. Yeah, and 5 degrees windproof. 15% protection. 80% waterproof. And the thing takes a beating and keeps on ticking, so. Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Good lord, I can't talk. Yeah, you can't drop torches around those birds. They will just say peace out, sucker. So the rocks on the ptarmigan,
drop some gear.
Rocks on ptarmigans work okay, but you're only gonna get one of them. Period. You're only gonna get one. All right, Cinderia, back to lurking. All right. But yeah, you're only gonna get one ptarmigan with rocks, because the rock, no matter, I've tried doing the trick where I wait till one's like far away from the rest of the flock, and it doesn't matter how far away it gets, the rock is too loud. Now with improvised arrows, you can shoot them as much as you want and they'll not fly away. The regular arrows you can shoot, and as long as one of them is far away, one of them is like separated from the other part of the flock, you can shoot one with a regular arrow and then wait for another one to move away and shoot it. You can basically get the entire flock with regular arrows if you are careful about it. You can get the entire flock with just regular old arrows, so.
No power in the verse can stop me.
Losing the plot, thank you for the follow. Alright, let's go to where we want to go now. Let's go! Hello, losing the plot. I hope you're having a great day.
Atheenon's so mean. He killed us, took our meat, and left us right by this deer. This very nice deer. He's my friend now. I call him George.
Aww. That's so nice. He has a friend. Hey, Paul, how's it going over on the YouTube side? Paul says, I think I hear them all the time. Pesky birds. Pesky birds. They are pesky birds. They really, truly are.
That did it.
Let's throw one piece of coal on there. There we go. Grab this meat real quick. I'm not even grabbing the hides and guts because I don't need them. We're only doing 25 days in this zone, and we're never going to be able to utilize. Usually I would take the hide and the guts as well and get them curing, but that's not going to happen. I'm just about to start survival mode. Is there any locations you recommend? I'm playing survival mode for the first time. Well, if you're playing it for the first time, I would highly recommend. Well, I guess have you played the story mode? I guess is a good question to start out with. Because if you've done story mode, you sort of have a basic understanding of some of the mechanics of the game. So that's going to help you. It's going to help you out. Not fully, but you played some of it. So this is not day 1. We are right now currently on day 16. We lived for 14 days. We lived for 14 days on this run. But yes, if you want to go back and check out the rest of the series, there's only we're only like 6 hours into it right now. So we aren't even that far into it. But I would suggest playing on, well, Reese is trying to do the hard thing and play on Interloper right away, which I'm going to tell you right now you can do. I wouldn't recommend it though. I definitely recommend playing on probably Voyager or Voyager or Stalker difficulty at most, because you can choose what zone you want to start in. And I would probably start in Pleasant Valley, Coastal Highway, in one of these 3 zones. Mystery Lake, Pleasant Valley, or Coastal Highway. One of those 3. I would probably start in Mystery Lake. It's a good sized zone, but it's easier to get around. But yes, if you start on Interloper, you're gonna die a lot. And as long as you're good with that, you're gonna die a lot on day 1 for a long time. There's some people who just never play Interloper because they're just like, I hate having to die all the time. And until you play it a lot, like, I mean, I'm talking, like, to get good at Interloper is probably at least a 500 to 600 hour endeavor. Probably. Minimum. It's a lot of time. There's the Interloper in this game. Interloper is unlike any other difficulty level of the game. So Milton can be nice. Milton can be nice, Valor. I don't disagree with that, but it is a little bit higher level zone as far as, like, I consider it a little bit higher level zone just because of all the nasty wolves. There's a lot of nasty boys in that zone, and they like to eat your face. By the way, pick up every stick you find until you're overloaded. Until you're overloaded. But I would recommend probably starting in Mystery Lake. That's usually like my recommendation for newer players in the game. Is Mystery Lake tends to be a good starting point for you. It gives you a lot of good resources, a lot of good houses to ditch into, a lot of cool places to see. Yes, and there is custom settings, but on custom settings, you won't get any progression on these feats, and you do want to get these feats unlocked. Specifically, Cold Fusion, 100 days outside, and that's across all your files. You want to get those. Well, but I'm talking doing Mystery Lake channel surfing on Stalker, where you'll start with matches. Or Voyager, where you'll start with matches, and there'll be plenty of matches in the zone. And actually, channel surfing, there is matches with alongside Mystery Lake. If you go down into Milton, if you go down into the way from Mystery Lake to Milton directly, there's always matches down in the cave down there. And we got to be really, really super careful here. Because there's a bear that hunts this area. I'll turn up the volume just a little bit because hopefully I'll hear him before we see him. Good, drink that one. There we go. Woo! So the other thing to remember, losing the plot, is that you have 4 main. These are your sort of status bars. You have warmth, winded, which is tiredness, thirst, and hunger. If any of these get red, you will then start losing overall health. You lose overall health to 0 and you're dead. And we just started getting a frost. Oh, Jesus criminy. Oh, Jesus criminy. Oh, good God, man. No. No. Hey, Valor, don't encourage the bear, man. Don't encourage him. I do blame Valor for the bear. Luckily, the bear, until he charges you, he's not that fast. Once he charges you, he's a freight train. But until the point he charges you, you can just walk away from him. As long as you don't get too close to him. Okay, these all are double sticks for some reason. I don't know why. I know, I was trying to keep hunger and fatigue up. I always make sure to have water on me in story mode. Obviously gonna do that in survival mode. Yes, and one thing you need to remember is that the first thing you need to do is make fire and make water. Basically, you'll spawn into the game with a box of matches or a little thing of matches. You'll spawn into the game with a thing of matches and a can and a few pieces of clothing and a bedroll if you're on Stalker, Pilgrim, Voyager. Oh, he's coming after me, baby. We gotta be careful. By the way, the main reason this bear knows where I am is I'm carrying meat on me. I have this piece of meat on me, and predators are attracted to you when you carry meat on you. That's why that's one of the main reasons he knows where I am. Yikes! Ah! Oh, Jesus Christ! Thank you, Valor, for the 100 bits.
Pouring barbecue sauce on Mackenzie.
No, there's no barbecue sauce on Mackenzie. We're just gonna lose the bear here by going off a cliff. It's gonna hurt a little bit, but that's okay. Woo! I hate that bear. Spawn in the camp office. I think I'm okay for war. Might make a temporary base for now. Yes, and one thing to remember too with this game, losing the plot is travel is definitely the order of the day. Oh, Jesus criminy. You want to travel a lot.
He's now on diet.
No power in the verse can stop
Bear is
me.
now on a diet. Thank you for following there, Boodler. So yeah, travel is you can base up, especially on lower difficulty levels. You can sort of do a base type play if you want, but you'll eventually run out of resources in the area you're in. You will need to travel. You will need to travel. You will need to sort of like expand your area that you are working with, and you'll want to go to other zones. If nothing else, because you're just going to get bored in the zone you're in. But definitely search around. I mean, you can spend 30, 40 days just in Mystery Lake looking around. But travel is definitely, I mean, it's good to have a base. The camp office, honestly, is a good base. It has a crafting table, 2 stoves, it has beds in it, plenty of cloth in it.
Pretty well.
It makes a pretty decent base for sure. Let's grab the coal from in here. Yay. Huzzah. Damn, Mr. Bear. Had to make my life miserable, didn't you, sir? Didn't you? I wanted to get more than one burdock root out there. Little jerk. But yes, traveling around is sometimes the funnest thing you can do. I can prepare that. Let's prepare that up. Oh, I could be making water while I prepare these, can't I? Oh, Jesus, criminy.
Oh, and bark bark bark. I saw in your last short video you saw Fluffy the Messiah flying in the sky.
Yes, Fluffy was flying in the sky. The wolves in the sky kept on turning. The wolves in the sky keep on turning. Okay, I think we lost the bear. And even if we didn't, he can come in the cave here, it won't matter. We have a fire. Bears don't like fire, so they don't care about torches so much, but they don't like the fire. Hey, can I get those to pop to the top? There we go. Pop to the top. Ain't never gonna stop. To the top, to the top. We could put out a nice T-circle. Ask for forgiveness from the bear. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is for good weather, boys and girls. We need good weather going out of here. Gotta jiggle all my T's so they don't burn. We're doing the T jiggle right now, boys and girls. There we go. Okay, let's get a couple more going. Sometimes you have to make the circle a little wider than you want to, but that's okay. Make sure all these say hot on them. They don't say they're gonna burn. Oh, there's no better sound, my friends. No better sound. We almost have the T-circle done. We have any more? Okay, we have no more rose hips. Or no more mushrooms. Let's get the rose hips done then. I'm British, so I keep forgetting that when the game says 20 degrees, they mean Fahrenheit, because I'm always thinking 20 degrees isn't cold. Well, you can go into your options and under I mean I play with metric. You can go into the options and play metric. When the ads are done, I'll tell you. There we go. Ah, there we go. Oh, the T circle is complete. The circle is complete, boys and girls. Do 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 do. Oh, that's so beautiful. Let's throw a few more sticks on there. Do plants regrow? No. Cattails, mushrooms, the only plants, well, it's not even really a plant. Birch bark does. Oh, jeez Louise, really? You had to move right at the very end there, you little jerk. Hey, Talia, how you doing? Birch bark is something that comes back, but it's not actually a plant. Birch bark is more of a thing that falls out of the sky.
We have a big elephant inside.
He's full
Wow.
of stuff and things.
We got
I had to
ninja
do that,
rabbits.
otherwise I was gonna lose everything else.
Not anymore. That's the hardest thing to do. Go check out Talia though, boys and girls. Go give her some love. Sometimes there'll be stuff up in them there hills, and I want to go see if there is today. We are very tired though. That's why I get 3 to 10. Yes, I usually try to carry around a few stones as well. My aim's kind of potato too. So, losing the plot. Now that you're back, so there's a place in the options under display where you can choose what you want it, imperial or metric. So you can do imperial or metric. You'll want to set yours to metric. I even though I'm in the U.S., I always play on metric myself. So I always play on metric myself, even though I'm in the U.S. So it's just how it is. It's how I started playing. It's what I'm used to at this point. So, made it CH in my 500-day challenge. Woo! Finally somewhere you know. Nice. Nice.
May I be the first to say congratulations, Tylea. Now, the real question is, how many rabbits, don't lie, how many rabbits did you kill?
That's a good question. How many rabbits suffered to cause that to happen? Hey, I made rosehip tea. I haven't found food yet, so I think I'm dead. Look for the cattails. They'll be down on the water. And one thing you can also do is you can drink the rosehip teas. So check this out. Check this out. A rosehip tea has 110 calories on it. If you hit the space bar and you drink it down to right about here, you now got calories from it, and it leaves you with a 0.01 that you can still utilize for the healing property later on. So you can utilize teas for food if you wish. Teas work good for food too, so. It doesn't give you a lot, it's only like 100 calories per, but at least it's something. You can also use them if you have them around a fire. You can utilize them to give yourself a warm-up bonus. If you drink the whole thing, it'll last an hour. But the warm-up bonus will last only like 51 minutes if you just drink part of it. But yes, you can give yourself a nice warm-up bonus as well, which really helps. My inventory has never been this empty. You know what? Let's just do it without a campfire for the night, or for right now. We'll see if we need one come morning. Actually, would now be a good time to repair that bedroll? We are halfway through. You know what? We're not repair. Not repair. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're going to do. Let's see, how much water do I have left? I have almost 3 liters. Made for Florida. Hello, hello. How are you? Yeah, when you start out a game losing the plot, you don't have a lot of stuff in your inventory. But you definitely want to pick all the tea, all the rose hips, all the mushrooms, all the cattails that you find. You want to pick all that stuff. All that stuff is critically important to your survival. It may not seem it, but it is critically important. I'm camping in this cave on top of this mountain, and it had a block of coal in it, so I'm good for now. But I got warmed up bonus, so I'm gonna try to hunt or find cattails. Yeah, you'll have to go down. You'll have to go down to get cattails because they don't spawn at the top of the mountains, unfortunately. They aren't up at the top. Let's actually, what time of day is it? It's almost nighttime. Let's go ahead and use this real quick. We'll sleep for 2 hours just to get a little rest back. You also found a rope in it. The rope is generally something you just utilize really quick. It weighs 5 kilos for the rope, so it's not really that great, to be honest. All right, let's make this improvised bedroll, baby. 3 hours. Here we go.
I think I need to lay down.
I know you do. Boom! Improvised bedroll. 8-degree warmth bonus. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, how many rabbits have died to wolves? And I picked up the remains, about 3 to 5. The ropes are something you generally utilize and then you just kind of like get rid of. Woo! Testing a theory you have. -1, but our bedroll is at 8 degrees, so that's good. Let's eat our deer meat. There we go. Now we won't have stink on us anymore. Let's drink our water. Oh my goodness gracious. Gracious, gracious, gracious. Aw, thank you so much, Honora, for gifting out a membership to Yan Carden over on the YouTube side. Appreciate that very much, Yan. Welcome in. Welcome into the Athpack officially. Let's get a little more sleep. We aren't sleeping. We don't need to sleep for warmth or for health, so we're just going to sleep in short shifts. Because if it gets too cold, then we're going to need to... Still trying to figure out how YouTube does the choosing. I don't know how YouTube does the choosing. I truly do not know how it does. I don't know how it does that. I'm not really sure how it does the choosing over there. So I found firewood and climbed down 2 ledges. I do not trust this bridge. It looks sketchy. It's between 2 mountains. The bridge is fine. Just make sure you stay on the bridge. Don't go between the ropes because you can't actually fall off of it. As long as you kind of look down, see how I have a white cursor in front of me? Well, I don't now, but just kind of look down at the bridge. Make sure that you maintain your path on the bridge and you'll be fine. I know it involves how active the person is in chat, but apparently it is not based on that day. Okay. That's interesting to know. That sounds cold out there.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
I really want to get the rest of those cattails that are over there. You're a Wolf Jaws overlook? Nice. Just keep going down and around. You'll eventually get down to the, where you need to be. I think that sometimes there's a body up here. I'm not sure if it's going to be up here for us today. There's a backpack. See what's in it. Oh, another box of matches! Oh, hells yeah! I could definitely use that. Oh, hell yeah! Thank you, game. The Hush River is right beneath us over here. Matches our love and matches our life.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Shh. You're just fine, my friend. It's gonna be okay. There's a cave right here underneath this branch, underneath this broken tree, so we're gonna go ditch in there real quick.
So cold.
All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Seriously? Seriously, go away, Mr. Wolf. Go away, Mr. Wolf. Bugger off. See, I am not sure. I am not 100% sure if this cave is the one that has the wolf in it or not. There's some coal in it, though, so that's good. I don't think this is the cave with the wolf in it. We'll know pretty soon, though. Nope, this is not the cave with the wolf in it. Okay. We are good to go. Not a cave with a wolf. No wolf. Hey, Cindy, good morning, good morning. How are you? Yes, the bridge, Reese. That is really, it's really, that's the scary. It still bothers me when I walk across that bridge too. So, and there's multiple bridges like that in that zone. There's multiple bridges like that in that zone. Go away. What? You ran that far, you ran that close to me, and then you just, like, turn around again. Really? Seriously? Seriously? Okay, well, guess what? You're gonna kill a deer for me now. I'm gonna put you to work, buddy. I'm gonna put you to work, my friend. Unless I just lost you somehow. swear to God. Damn wolves. My uncle's watching me play. He keeps telling me to move forward and stop looting. It's like, I gotta get stuff. You can get very looty in this game, for sure. Oh dear, you're gonna hit a wall, my dear. You are gonna hit a wall, and this wolf is gonna eat you. I'm sorry to say. That's just how it's gonna happen. There's only so far you can go, Mr. Deer. Then you are going to be between me and the wolf. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. It had to happen this way. Really? The deer ran up top or something. Where did you go, Mr. Deer? Oh, jeez Louise. You stinky deer. No, come back here. You're supposed to shield me from Mr. Wolf. You bastard. Come back here. Come back here. Thank God losing the plot, they'll never make Long Dark multiplayer. Long Dark is multiplayer. I mean, there's 1,000... Every other survival game out there that you want to play is multiplayer. The thing that makes this game unique is that it's not. And it also is permadeath. So, because of it being permadeath, multiplayer would be a hard thing to figure in. Unless if you died, the game was over even if your friend was still alive. So yeah, for me, I would never, ever want permadeath in the game. Jarl, go for the 30! 8-month resub. But yeah, multiplayer is definitely something that, you know, people talk about.
Subscribed for 38 months. 38 months.
There's a way to save your game on PC, though. I guess. Maybe. There probably is. I wouldn't, I think that would take the fun out of the game, but I guess you can do that if you want to.
Okay,
excuse me, Mr. Wolf. Get away from me. You've been following me around for way too long.
It blew up. I'm just standing there in the middle.
You play on Switch? Yeah, well, I mean, I'm assuming there's probably a workaround where you could probably get a file or save a file of your game at some point, or you could back it up, I would guess. But for me personally, I would never do that. It would kind of take, for me, it would take a lot of the joy out of the game. And part of the joy is the never knowing if that next wolf or bear is going to kill you. All right, let's get in a cave here and build a fire. We've got frostbite coming on. We're hypothermic. All sorts of bad things are happening. Jarl of Goats is trying to kill me with his sub. which is fine. I don't mind dying to a Jarl sub. I'm totally okay with that. Coming in with the 28-month dead killing sub. I am submissive and murderous. All sorts of bad things happen all the time. Oh, I told you, Reese, there are multiple bridges. Multiple bridges that you will have to cross to get out of there. Yeah, Ash Canyon's no joke with the bridges. They love their bridges. They love them. Love them, love them, love them. But yes, moving around, losing the plot is a big thing. You also need to make sure you loot everything. Now, if you're playing on Stalker, Pilgrim, or Voyager, you can get away with not looting everything. But on Interloper, you pretty much need to loot it all. It all needs to be looted. It all needs to be looted. You almost had a heart attack, Reese. Can I just say, I normally play this offline at my house with its poopy internet, but having not played it for a while, I really love Frontier Comforts. Oh yeah, it's really nice. I mean, to be completely honest, Jarl, it doesn't add a lot to Interloper as far as like it doesn't make or break my game, and that I have all these cool recipes to make. You know, that I have all these recipes and stuff. It doesn't make or break the game, but it gives you something to do later on down the road. The main thing you want to do, Jarl, is you want to save all your burdock root. You want to save all your burdock root that you can, because the burdock root is very, very, very important to making Prepper's Pie. Now, Prepper's Pie is probably the most powerful of all the new recipes. It gives you back 25% health immediately. 25% health immediately. It's pretty awesome. You got a clip there? Nice. Nice. No come back. No come back here. But yeah, if you save, I mean, I'm not worried about it this run, but yeah, you want to save up all your burdock roots and you don't want to harvest them. You don't want to turn it into prepared burdock, because you need it for the Prepper's Pies. Now on this run, I'm not going to worry about it as much because it's like, yeah, whatever. In DayZ, you're always eating out tin cans. Yeah, I was watching a dude play some DayZ yesterday while I was convalescing in my bed, and it actually looks pretty cool. It's one of those games where I would just have to get used to, yeah, I'm gonna die every 5 seconds in this game, and people are gonna laugh, and it's just the way it is. Cause that game is wild. That game is absolutely wild. That water almost done? It's almost done. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and get 2 teas cooking. Get 2 teas going here. There we go. You finally got a rabbit. Nice. That's a good first step, my friend. Good first step there. I'd love to do a DayZ run with you. There's a server called Willowglade, PvE only, but the zombies are harder. Survival mode is hardcore. DayZ is a nightmare. I have over 600 hours, but the survival is so fun. You can live off the woods and never go into a town. Yeah, see, I wouldn't mind doing it on a PvE server, and I don't even mind if the zombies and stuff are set really hard. I mean, like, that's cool. No one survived. I think I have that one on my. I think I have that one on my. I think I have that one on my watch list. Yes, that one's on my wish list. Yes, I've seen that one on my wish list. Is that one pretty good? It's kind of got mixed reviews, which kind of made me go, I kind of was like, mixed reviews ones, I'm like, okay. But that's like recent reviews. All reviews, it's mostly positive. It's as hard as TLD, but with 4 seasons. Okay.
I better find some water.
See, there's that one and the other one, what's that other one that just came out? It's mixed because people keep dying. Oh, so basically people are big babies in it. Okay. I see a bear in the distance. I'm going the opposite way. Yes, you do not want to walk towards the bear early in the game. That's just... That should go without saying. No walkie towards bear. But yeah, I do know about No One Survived. There's another one as well. What's that? What, The Front? That's the new one that just came out, is The Front, right? Yeah, let's see, I think... Yeah, No One Survived. That's $16.99. Yeah, The Front. That's the other one. Yep. Game settings for this game are in the options for this game. God, it's so dark, but I enter an interior called that Cave Ash Canyon. That cave will take you down below, but you need a torch to see your way through it. So you just go into accessibility. Oh, jeez. Blue Dino with the sub. Thank you so much for subbing up on the Twitch side. Oh, you got a gifted sub from Jarl of
Tier
Goats.
1 sub to the
Jarl.
Blue Dino. They have given 4 gift subs.
Oh,
in
Long
the
Dark
channel.
is in Canada. Oh, I don't know where No One Survives is. Oh, that still needs to be boiled. I took it out too early. For lunch, I had cheeseburger, onion rings, and French fries, says Bad Boy Gamer over on the YouTube side. Well, thank you, Jarl, for that gifted sub there. That was very nice of you to do. Appreciate it very, very much. Not sure. I've only lived 8 days so far and died 8 times from hunger. Okay. All right. Well, we might just have to give that a try. We might just have to give that game a try. That's No One Survived, huh? Yeah, there's all these good games coming out, dang it. There's all these good games coming out, and it's like, really? Really? You're gonna give me all these good games? It's sad. It gives me all these good games, and it's like, and I want to play them, but you know, I was the same way for a long time, Blue Dino. I did not like doing zombie games. I think it's because I just got over the whole, I got tired of the whole zombie tropes, you know, the whole zombie thing just kind of got old after a while. And I just was like, ugh. I just got tired of it. I think it was about the time Walking Dead was kind of hitting its peak. Everybody and their uncle was coming out with a zombie game and a zombie show and everything else. And I was kind of burnt out on everything zombie. But yes, you know, it would be interesting to play a DayZ game with you sometime, Jarl. We should hook up and do that like on a Friday or something. Oh, or on a weekend or something like that. We should try a DayZ together. Since Left 4 Dead in 2008, we got way saturated with zombie games. DayZ came out, then The Walking Dead just threw it over the top. Yeah, and then you have like 7 Days to Die. You've got State of Decay 2. You got all these. I mean, I hate to say it, but the undead thing is very easy for them to... It's an easy antagonist to throw into a game. They don't have to have any personality. They don't have to have, they don't have to have anything like, you know... They don't have to have anything to make them an enemy in the game. You don't have to work on them at all, really. It's basically just a AI monster that comes after you. And so it's a pretty easy one to do. I think that's the thing that bothers me about it the most. Is that in some ways, yes, they're kind of cool, but in other ways it's kind of a lazy creature to throw into your game because it's pretty easy to... It doesn't take a lot of work, I guess. Definitely setting up a base in that factory. For me, the fun thing in DayZ is to join the server with no RP role playing, get a whole big group of people role playing. I usually play a merchant in DayZ and have the funnest encounters. Oh, that's awesome. See, I like in theory, Jarl, I like in theory the idea of a PvP world, but it's one of those where in reality it doesn't work as well as you'd hope, you know. It would be fun to do, but eventually for some people they just get trolly in it, and it kind of brings out the worst in some people. And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. No thanks. Now there are some you know, servers that are, you know, like you said, PvE. Yes, it does have it. I mean, the guy I was watching yesterday, I watched a little bit of Adam. God, I forget his name. I want to give him a shout out if I can. Is he on right now? No, he's not. Gosh, I wish I could find him again. Really nice guy. But he was playing DayZ yesterday, and I was watching him a little bit as I was laying in bed. And he's really knowledgeable about the game and stuff. So the trouble with Rust is the players. Either you are naked running around with rocks, but then you get hunted by people in hills whose only purpose is to troll you because you don't stand much of a chance killing them. And the in-game voice chat can be quite toxic. Well, yeah. That's the problem I have with most of those kind of games. Is the toxicity eventually gets a little bit old. Alright, where are we at? We are on day 16. Okay. Let's pass a little time here. Ooh. Yeah, I played a little bit of DayZ with Doppelganger back in the day. Doppelganger and I messed around with a little bit of it back in the day. And it was kind of brutal. I mean, Doppelganger and we were a duo, and we met these other two guys that eventually Doppelganger just straight up, like, killed. And it was like, oh, so I guess that's a thing. One time I was selling chicken in exchange for water. Someone hit me with a rubber bullet, knocking me out. They put a hood on my head, handcuffed me, and made me be their mule, carrying their loot in a backpack. It was soon funny, though. I love the camping in DayZ. I kept making them pull over to go pee. See, I would have no tolerance for that. I'd be like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Wow, it sounds like a really big storm outside. We'll check. Sometimes the storm sounds are not exactly accurate. This time they are exactly accurate. Okay. All right, we need to prepare our rose hips. I ended up giving into Stockholm Syndrome and then saving him from a bear. That is funny. How much tinder do I have? I have 4 pieces of tinder. Okay, I'm gonna break one of those into tinder. You cannot fight a bear with handcuff. The more you know. And knowing's half the battle. Yo, Joe! Okay, let's see where our clothing's at. If I sacrifice those, it give me 4 pieces of cloth. And that would allow me to craft an improvised, that's still a 0.8 though. Oh, it's so tough. If I sacrifice those, I would lose 1.6 degrees though. Okay, we'll wait till they get a little lower. To be honest, it can be funny sometimes, but if they don't sort of ask you first, it can be really uncomfortable and put you off the community. That's why I'm careful in the servers I join. I play a lot on Willow Glade and Day One, servers that streamers frequent, so they have the culture that a lot of other players are there to make content, so they don't rob you of the experience. I have a risk of parasites. What do I do? So to take care of parasites, Reese, you have to take care of parasites. You will have to take Reshi tea or antibiotics for 20 days. And for every day that you don't take it, or every day that you do take it, even if you do take it, you have to finish it, by the way. But when you take it, it'll give you 1 day less, and there'll be a little counter here in your status window that'll show you how many days you have left to go. And for every day that you have it, you're going to lose some of your overall health, not permanently, but just as long as you have it. As long as you have intestinal parasites, you lose some overall health, max health, and you will also lose some stamina or some rested. Basically, this will start to fill up with red. On the 20th day, it'll probably be about here, and you'll have very little energy left. But it is survivable, but you have to have a lot of mushroom tea. You have to have 20 doses, and you have to take a dose every 24 hours in game, which is kind of hard to place. Best thing to do is note where the sun is at the certain time of day, like take it right at noon every day, or take it right as the sun is going down, or right as the sun is coming up, one way or the other. But it is pretty hard to get over, so especially early in the game. Did you eat wolf meat? Azmith, how you doing? Did you eat wolf meat? Did you do that? Yeah, you ate the wolf meat? Yeah. Unfortunately, on Interloper, yeah, if you don't have any choice, you do it. But... okay, it's gonna be bad for us. Oh, good lord! Stop it! Get off me! You damn little bastard! Mother humper! And he ruined a whole bunch of our clothing. Wow. Jesus criminy. He ruined the head wrap. Wow, he ruined so much stuff. Oh, son of a bitch. And then I just wasted a match. Well, at least I got lots of cloth to repair stuff up now. That was my own fault though. I should have been carrying the torch around. I should have been carrying the torch around. It was my own damn fault. I mean, he didn't injure us at all, but it's going pretty good. It's going good, pretty good, Thrift.
I'm gonna need some first aid soon.
Yeah, that was my own damn fault. I should have had my torch out. I didn't have it out. I have nobody to blame for that but myself. Did he ruin my bedroll? Okay, he didn't hit my bedroll. Ooh, that would have been the ultimate. Oh crap, we're screwed. that would have been really bad. Well, looks like we're gonna be repairing some clothing now. Wow. There's that wolf. He's doing his victory lap out there. So that's what we call a clothing wolf. Their wolves will hit you in different kind of in different orders. So there is a weekly schedule. You can ask about Long Dark at any time. Doesn't matter what game we're playing. You can always ask about Long Dark.
Freezing.
So yeah, Thrift, it's going good except for the wolf. Except for the wolf smacking me and hurting my feelings. He hurt my feelers, man. He hurt my feelers.
Come on. That didn't work.
Really? Seriously?
That did it.
Then you died from the flu. Yeah, I won't read that all out loud, but that is pretty hilarious, Jarl. That is pretty freaking hilarious. Got an insane bear kill in Ash Canyon. I shot a bear through his open mouth as he attacked me. I shot him twice prior with the rifle. I was able to record it. Oh, we'll definitely put that up as like a clip on something, dude. That is awesome. All right, so as you can see, he knocked down a ton of our stuff. We're gonna harvest all this ruined stuff up because the ruined stuff does us no good now. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. And he ruined my head wrap. He just ate my head wrap. He was like, yeah, I don't care about your head wrap, sucker. I'm eating it right now. I'm gonna try to repair this. You gotta be freaking kidding me. Oh my god, just repair something, okay? Please, for the love of God, just repair something. I have a feeling this is gonna be a fail, so I'm gonna do this one first. Okay, those got repaired up. I have how many pieces of cloth left? 3. I have 3 pieces of cloth left. What did you miss, Robbo? Not much. I got attacked by a wolf. He was really mean. He was really, really mean to me. He made me feel bad about myself. Now I'm down to 8 degrees of warmth, which just sucks. He knocked 2 degrees of warmth off of me. He ate so much of my clothing. That was like the worst possible scenario. I would rather have had a wolf that like I would have rather had a wolf that hit my health than a wolf that hit my clothing. That was like worst case scenario there. I think I'm gonna repair this other pair of underwear if I can. Alright, we did. Didn't help our warmth any, we're still at 8 degrees. Perfect. Well, that's awesome. That is awesome. Okay. Oh no, we're living for 25 days in this one zone. We'll never ever have a bow and arrow. We'll never have a bow and arrow. We'll never have any tools. We don't have much cloth because this zone does not have much cloth. This is one of our redemption runs where we're just trying to live for 25 days in a single zone. Oh, I also have a sprained ankle. That's awesome. And then my torch just went out. That's even more awesome. Yeah, no, we're not doing this. If my torch won't stay lit, that's bad news right there.
Feels like night is coming.
Yes, it does make it more hardcore. Because, yeah, we can't leave the zone for 25 days. Which makes it very interesting in certain zones like this, where there's not a lot of resources. I mean, there's a lot. The one thing about this zone we don't have to worry about too much is we don't have to worry about food as much. Food in this zone is not a big deal. It's just we have no cloth, no crafting table. There's other things that make this zone tougher than, you know, tougher than tough. But hi, Robbo. Robbo, over on the YouTube side. How you doing? Oh. Asmith is saying the clip is on the Nintendo. I'll have to send it to my phone. Oh, okay. Yeah. You're out camping right now, Robbo. Oh, wow. Well, stay safe, buddy. My goodness. And you got windstorms as well? What? Get a little food in our belly. Get in my belly. Oh, you cattails. Why start an HRV then not craft a bow first? There's no crafting tables in Hush River Valley. There's no forge in Hush River Valley either. So crafting a bow wouldn't really help much because there's no way to get arrowheads until you get to Forlorn Muskeg. And the way this run works, Robbo, is that we can't leave this zone for 25 days. 25 days is where we have to stay here. And we are only 17 days in. We got 8 more days we need to live here before we can actually call it complete. I would love. We're moving back north in the spring. Next winter, I get to start living long dark again. And you're hating the storm, Robbo? Robbo says over on YouTube he's hating the storm. Alright, we got a little bit of fuel left. Not as much as I'd like, but that's okay. We had to use most of it up last night on this fire. A few more pieces of tinder. At least we got plenty of matches. We found 4 boxes of matches in this zone, if you can believe it. 4 boxes of matches, which is pretty dang awesome. I'm actually going to drop that. Drop that. Drop both of those because we're never going to use them. Yes, I already read the mending book. Yep. I mean, why didn't you start in a different zone first? Oh no, the goal was to start in Hush River Valley. That was our goal. We wanted. We already failed in Forlorn, but we're trying Hush River Valley for 25 days. Then we're also going to do Black Rock, and we're going to do Timberwolf Mountain. And you can't choose where you spawn an interloper. That is true as well. It's a self-imposed challenge. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Self-imposed challenge. Now, the one cool thing is we've been able to already make the improvised bedroll. Because we already found a bedroll, we let it get worn down really low, and then we just made an improvised bedroll out of it. And how you doing, Glass Half Empty? I hope you're having a great one, man. Well, we finished, Jarl, we finished up our previous challenge. Our previous challenge was to live 50 days in every zone in the game. And we did that. We started in Ash Canyon, and then we just worked all our way through all the maps. And we had to do it consecutively, so we had to live 50 days in the first zone, then move to the second, then move to the third, then move to the fourth. So we didn't get a bedroll till like day 100. We didn't do a forge run till day 200 plus. So it was a wild freaking challenge, man. It was really fun. But we did it. We made it through, so we made it through it, and it was well worth it. It was a lot of fun. And then we took the guy and we did the Signal Void quest as well. If you do custom, you can choose what zone you want to be in, but you have to also understand custom is not interloper. Even if you set it on interloper, there's rules in it that do not apply, that apply in regular interloper file. In custom, you do not get 20 days worth of intestinal parasites. In custom, you don't get that. And so there's other things in custom as well that have to do with where loot is placed and stuff like that. It's not actually it's not a pure interloper in custom. So you can play a custom interloper for sure. And it's pretty much, I'd say it's 97% the same game. You'll notice a few differences though. You'll notice a few differences in a custom game over a regular game. Yes, the improvised bedroll. It takes 10 ptarmigan down and 3 pieces of cloth to make it. And you can use a ruined bedroll to make it as well if you want to. Hello, bunnies. But yeah, the custom game is weird. I don't know if that's a bug in it, Robbo, or not. But there is definitely a difference in the games. You found 2 arrowheads? Yeah, in the Angler's Den. Yep, the Angler's Den always has 2 arrowheads in it, which is really nice. The improvised bedroll, to maintain it, you need to have, I think it's 5 ptarmigan down and 2 pieces of cloth. Of course, when I'm looking for the wolf, he's not here. Of course. Well, then you shouldn't. You should get out of the cold, dude. You should get out of the cold, my man. It's making your head feel thick. Just saying. Just saying. You are kind of cold. Let's grab some more of these cattail heads. Oh, good. This respawned the coal. Nice. Really? Really? Are you cereal right now? You're cereal and toast. Gave me frostbite already, you bastards. You little bastards. Woo! McManu with a 9-month Twitch resub. Thank you so much, our Twitch baby. McAth has now been born. We've got about 8 days left here. About 8 days, and then we'll be doing a new start
just
in either Black Rock or there we go. That gives us a good chance. In either Black Rock or in Timberwolf Mountain. I think Timberwolf's probably going to be the harder of the two, to be honest.
Come on.
It'll be interesting to do Timberwolf, but it's going to be a hard run.
Too cold to think.
Especially if we get no hacksaw. If we get no hacksaw, we're really screwed. Yeah, if you can't get a hacksaw in that zone, it makes it monumentally difficult. Ooh. I'm looking forward to both of those areas. They're the next ones I'd like to learn. Are you not allowed to travel to another region? No. No. I'm just starting Reese because we're trying to do 25 days in each of these zones from a fresh start, from a brand new start, so we don't have any benefits of anything long term. And we already did it in Ash Canyon. We did 50 days in Ash Canyon, actually. We did 100 days in Pleasant Valley, so we know we can do those zones, no problem at all. This zone, the main problem we have in this zone is that the longer it goes on, we have less and less cloth to repair our clothing and to repair our stuff. Food and water's not the biggest issue. It's the clothing. It's the clothing and the lack of repairs we can make. Fuel is actually pretty easy to get in this zone too. I got those. Let's cook those up real quick. Yes, I did a run of 50 days in every zone, also over on the YouTube side. So yes, we did do that. How did you survive in Ash Canyon? I'm breaking down over here. It's very tricky. It's very, very tricky to survive in Ash Canyon. Luckily, there was a workbench down in the there's a workbench in the angler's den, so we were able to construct a bunch of snares. Once I got a few rabbits, took their guts, we could start making snares. We set up a trap line nearby the angler's den, and we caught multiple rabbits, and that helped us survive in that zone for a while. And you have to go out and hunt the cattails down. Yes, cattails. The cattails are the main food source there. You have to go get them cattails. Without the cattails, you're screwed. Oh, of course, it blows my torch out. Of course it did. Now the question is, can I get down to this cave over here? Or would it just be smarter to go back up the rope? Probably back up the rope would be smarter. The bridge in Ash Canyon is the worst to try to cross in a blizzard. Yes, it's very scary to cross those in a blizzard. They're very scary to cross in blizzards. I would not recommend it, let's just put it that way. I don't hear any wolves, but doesn't necessarily mean anything. All right, we got inside. Good for us. I think I'm right up. I think I'm right there is where I'm at. Oh, no, I'm way up there. Okay. I mean, up further. Oh, gosh, then I got frostbite. Are you kidding me? Just in that short amount of time I was outside? Wow, really? Really? Okay, well, that's fun. What's next today? Well, I was gonna do some Chernobylite, but now you got me all interested in that game you were talking about. They got me all interested in that game. So I don't know if I'm gonna do Chernobylite or that. I may just fire that up and see what it's like. Maybe give it a shot for an hour. See what we think. I don't know. Let's put it that way. It's supposed to be Chernobylite coming up next. But I may just sorry about that. Well, maybe. You aren't sorry at all. Everybody likes to tempt me by the fruit of another. Oh man, my nose is itching like crazy. It feels like I have to sneeze. So I may just try that game next. At least for a little bit. Maybe give it a shot. See what it's like. At least we're getting some decent coal in here. That's nice. So you're the Angler's Den? You were actually, the thing is, Reese, you actually spawned right at you spawned at the spot where the gold mine was. You've already been there. You've already been to the gold mine. Yeah, I'm too encumbered to climb. At any other time, I'd be totally fine, but I'm too encumbered right now. So yeah, you were already near the gold mine there. But Angler's Den is where you can make snares for rabbits, and that sort of stuff. Oh, we did heal our frostbite. Oh, that's nice, and I didn't need to make a fire for it. Oh, that's even better. Okay. I like that. Give you guys night vision. Not that it helps me a lot, but at least you guys can see. I can somewhat see. It looks like a wall. God dang it. Oh, there's the exit. Yay, we found the exit! Woo! So is it worth going back because I didn't go inside the mine? The mine has a pair of crampons and also has the technical backpack, which is very important because it gives you 5 extra kilos of carry weight, which is really nice. So the gold mine is a very nice place to go, but I don't know if I'd recommend going back up to it or not. I'd almost recommend getting the heck out of the zone, but that would just be me. Let's drink our way into being nice and good on teas. There we go. Yeah, it's always worth checking everything. Exactly. Robbo is exactly right over on the YouTube side, saying it's always worth checking everything, and it is. Because you never know where things are gonna actually be in the game. Stuff will be in certain. There's certain places that will have really good stuff, and then there's other places that may have things, and if you don't check them all, you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss stuff. Either it's gonna be a backpack or, you know, something that you're gonna miss somewhere along the line. So it's always good to check it out. Speaking of drinking and getting something here, let's go ahead and put our bedroll down if we can. And let's get some sleep, and I need to go grab another drink. I'll be right back.
Surrounded by snow, and nothing to drink.
Will's whining again. Will's always whining. Will's always whining. Have you ever seen the bear coat in Ash Canyon? No, I've never seen it. I personally think Valorant's a troll. I think it's a government psyop to make us think it's there. I've never found one there. I think everybody just lies to me about it. They're all like, "Oh yeah, I found it there. Why didn't you find it there, loser?" I think everybody's fooling. They're fooling. I don't think it actually exists though. I really don't. I got Laffy Taffy left over from Halloween. I don't know why I like Laffy Taffy so much. It's horrible for my teeth. Better than listening to Astrid. I have to agree with you. I don't like Astrid's whining at all. I would rather listen to Will whine than Astrid. I don't know why. Maybe he reminds me of myself. Maybe Will reminds me of myself. I don't know. I don't know why. Got 5 and 6. Excellent. I don't know why Will is so much easier for me to listen to. But that's the beauty, is you can play as either character. You can play as Will, you can play as Astrid. You can do whichever one you want to. Can you go up this tree? Really? There's the wolf right there. Hello, Mr. Wolfie.
Can't feel my feet. Freezing.
Be very, very quiet, boys and girls. He hasn't seen me yet. No barking, Valor. This is a no barking zone. All right, there we go. Woo! We made it out. Holy shnikes. I don't know how we pulled that off, but we did it. Oh, Jesus. We almost did it. Until somebody did a ducky hug. Oh, thank you, Honora, for the ducky hug there. Jesus Christ. Where the frick he was. Damn freakity deekity. Okay, I did not mean to throw that rock. Do I really have frostbite again? I really have frostbite again. Us mods have to have each other's back. Hey, wait a second. Wait just a gall darn second. I wonder if the moose is down here. Yes, he is. There we go. We scared the moose away from the cave. That's a good thing. So we can't do anything to him at this point. All we can do is scare him away. Kind of sucks. I wish there was more I could do, but I can't. Oh boy. Hey, at least all the coal in here respawned again. That's nice. The coal respawn in this zone seems to be very quick. I don't know if that's just because it's very early in the game, so it's like being extra generous with it. Just go up and pet the moose. That would probably not work out well for me. I'm just thinking outside the box. I know moose can stomp to death the bunnies, but can they kill wolves? I don't know. I don't know.
It worked.
It worked. Of course it worked. guess we could work on getting our cooking skill up. So this is one way you can get your cooking skill up. You start harvesting, harvest, 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 harvest. So each one of those that you cook gives you a skill up. Now I'm not going to eat any of this. I'm just cooking it up for the skill ups. There we go. And that got our cooking skill up a little bit. See, look at that. We're almost a cooking 4. I'm almost a cooking 4. So that's one way you can micro harvest an animal and get a lot of pieces of meat. Cause he had very little meat on him, but we got how many pieces? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we got like 8 pieces, I think. So instead of one big piece, we got 8 small pieces. And cooking, sweet to micro harvest 70 pounds of bear, yes. Or a moose. The moose is really nice too. But yeah, micro harvesting a bear or a moose can get your skill it can put your skill through the roof. It's really nice in that sense. Now, one of the main reasons I came back over here, and we're going to heat up a coffee here to do this real quick. Your character looks like me when I go out now. Hat and everything. Get that warm-up bonus. I want to go see if we can get some ptarmigans over here. There's a rabbit over there, but I don't really want him. There's several ptarmigan nests over here, though. I don't know if the ptarmigans have come back to him or not, but I sort of like the moose being over there. Good place for him. Yes, you need 3 birds to make the ptarmigan bedroll. You only get 4 feathers from a bird, which really sucks. There we go. There's a ptarmigan for us, baby. Oh, yeah. Give me that delicious ptarmigan meat. Yum, yum, yum. There are none in Coastal Highway. I looked high and low in Coastal Highway and didn't find any. So if anybody knows where there are some in Coastal Highway, please let us know. But I looked high and low in Coastal, I never found one. I even went up into like little areas where I was like, oh, well, this is kind of a high, out-of-the-way area. But I never found them. But Sugar Rush Plays over on the YouTube side. How you doing, my friend? You're here from the UK. UK? That's okay. Okay.
I need to drop something.
Oh, gosh dang it. Stop it with the damn frostbite afflictions. Frostbite risk. You know I have no chance of getting frostbite, okay? I'm about 90% sure, though, that there are no ptarmigans in Coastal Highway. I'm about 90%. I'm not 100%. But I looked all over there, and never found any. Now, ptarmigans in this zone, there's plenty. Like, here's another little batch of ptarmigans right up here. Hello, my friend. I know. I know. I know. Oh! Your laptop exploded? What? How did your laptop how did your laptop explode? That is crazy. Was it power source? Quonk, 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 quonk. Yeah, that's what they say, Valors. Quonk, quonk, quonk. Quonk, quonk, quonk. Quonk, 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 quonk.
Can't feel my hands.
Quonk, quonk, quonk. Quonk, quonk, quonk. Oh, don't you dare start with the music with me. Look at this, I'm not even cold and I'm getting a frostvirus. What a bunch of crap. What a bunch of garbage. Okay, now I'm getting cold. Wonk, wonk, wonk.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Left on for a few hours. When I was cooking dinner. Suddenly smelled burning, thought it was my food. Nope, my laptop was on fire and had to call 999. So stressful. Oh, are you kidding me, Moose? You're joking me right now. Moose, could you go stomp that wolf for me, please? Could you make him suffer for me, please? That'd be super nice of you if you could do that. Well, I'm glad that was just your. I'm glad it was just your computer and not you. Oh, he just bugger off? I went in the cave and he was just like, nah. Okay. Okay. Nope, I guess he just is like, nah, it's not that important. Wow, 1.5 kilos of meat. Dang, that sure would have been nice to be able to make into some broth. If only I had salt. Only I had some salt, baby. Ugh. Well, laptops can get really hot on the bottom. Best British accent? Oh God, I do not have a British accent. I could never talk like a Brit. And really, there's so many British accents too. It's not, you know, there's the one that us Americans are used to, which is kind of like it's like the proper English, you know, or the, I don't know, the more genteel English accent. But no, I don't even try accents, my friend. That just is opening a Pandora's box. I am not Madonna, okay? Not Madonna. Alright, we got 2 nice pieces of meat out here now. 2 nice ptarmigans. Although I do love British accents. I love British television too, so I watch a lot of that. Hey, Victorian, how you doing? I do watch a lot of British television. We are on officially day 19. We got 6 days left. 6 days left now. Woo! Let's go! All right, Talia, have a good one. We'll see you later on, darling. But yes, we got 6 days left in this challenge. And we're doing pretty good, actually. We're actually doing pretty darn good with it, I think, anyway. That we did get attacked by a wolf, and he, like, scragged a whole bunch of my clothing, which made me sad. But, you know, that's what wolves do. They always make you sad. We did get enough stuff together, though, that we made ourselves our improvised bedroll. So we did get our improvised bedroll made, which is awesome. And we also are almost to cooking 4, which is great. Especially since I have no bows and arrows, so I have no way to hunt anything. And the moose is outside of our cave right now, just enjoying himself. The moose is just chilling like a villain out there. Thinking he's hot stuff. You know, he is hot stuff, but... that moose got legs. He knows how to use them. He's got moosey legs. I was thinking about a forlorn muskeg start. Can't wrap my head around how to survive there. Are you going to try again? You know, I can't wrap my head around how to survive there either, Victorian. Because really, the biggest problem with Forlorn is there's no bedroll in the zone at all on Interloper. You can get matches and food, that's not a problem. But there's no bedroll, and the only 2 beds you really have are the bed at the Spence Family Homestead, and the one inside of the Prepper's Cache, which are like right next to each other. So that getting to the other side of the zone is really hard because I haven't wrapped my head around how to do it yet. I really truly haven't. I might try it again, but yeah, that one is a tough nut to crack. Yeah, and the glitching hatch, exactly. And the glitching hatch on top of it. Yeah, that one's a toughie. That one is going to be really interesting to try to wrap my head around, you know what I'm saying? Be real interesting to wrap my head around. Alright, let's get a little bit of sleep here. I hope we don't die in the middle of our sleep. I'm risking it all right now. My clothing sucks, but I have a good bedroll. I'm hoping that offsets any damage I take. Okay, we didn't actually get cold. We did not actually get cold, boys and girls. We did not get cold. That's good news.
No power in the verse.
The Pencil Wielder. Thank you so much for the follow there on Twitch. Appreciate that very much, my friend. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh, my nose is just itching like crazy today. I just feel like, you know when you get that itch and you just feel like you gotta sneeze? When you can't sneeze? And it just itches and itches and itches and itches? That's what's happening today. Okay, wow, it's negative 15 degrees in here right now. Yeah, traveling around in that zone is the challenge, Victorian. That is the main challenge in that zone. It's a wee bit on the chilly side. Exactly, Occasional. It's a wee bit on the chilly side. Let's get a fire started. Luckily, we have a lot of coal. That's the one thing that Hush River Valley does not lack, is an abundance of coal and fuel. Hush River Valley probably has more coal and fuel in it than just about any other zone, as like a single zone. And the respawn rates on it are absolutely insane. Actually, what we should do, get some water going. Get some teas made up if we can. I can prepare the burdock. We'll do it. We'll do it. But yeah, I think you're right, Victorian. Getting those traps really fast is going to really help us in that zone. We got the burdock root, and I got nothing else to cook up right now. Okay, that's cool. I do have 14 ptarmigan down, which is really nice. Not much I can do with it, but hey, I have 14 ptarmigan down. I'm pretty proud of that. We'll probably destroy that at some point and repair something else up. I got a rabbit in the skies on my run, just like your famous wolf. Ooh, nice! Nice, yeah, Forlorn's a little goofed up right now. Forlorn's got some goofy crap going on in it. Not gonna lie. I love to set up at Milton and forage for resources in HRV. Well, and the nice thing, you know, one nice thing now, Azimuth, is that, with the signal void, if you go to Forsaken Airfield, fix the transmitter in Milton, you can actually utilize the hatch here in Hush River Valley, and that has a crafting table in it. So you can actually craft it. You can actually do crafting in Hush River Valley now, which is absolutely, utterly amazing. Can't do improvised bedroll. Oh, we already have an improvised bedroll. We already got one. Now, if my clothing gets down far enough, I could theoretically, if I have 4 pieces of cloth, I could theoretically make an improvised insulation, which would give us 2 degrees of warmth bonus, which in the end might be better than the piddly amount of warmth we're getting from these, but we need to have all of our extremities covered. And we don't have enough stuff to do that at the moment, so that's going to be interesting. Yeah! The last few days of this run are going to be kind of interesting. Would one of the sweaters give you enough cloth? Unfortunately, the sweater only gives you 1 cloth. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately the sweater, you only can break it down for 1 cloth. All of the items we have on us right now, except for the Mackinac jacket, gives us 1 cloth, unfortunately. Now, the thing is that usually the way you'd start Hush River Valley is you do everything we've done so far, except at this point you would have gotten out of the zone already. And all that clothing that we had, we would have repaired all that up to full once we hit Milton, because Milton has a ton of cloth. And then we'd have the hammer, hacksaw, pry bar. We'd have everything we needed for Milton and for a forge run into Forlorn Muskeg. And we would have had birch and maple that we harvested in this zone that we'd have drying in Milton while we searched Milton for stuff. And then we would head to Forlorn Muskeg, not only with these, but with our hacks, with our dried birch and dried maple. And so we'd be all ready to forge and make our bows and arrows in Forlorn Muskeg in one fell swoop, which would be freaking awesome. Really, I'm not tired enough. That's odd. But what we'll do is we're going to get a save point right here. We're going to wrap this up for today. We'll be back on Saturday morning at 8 a.m., 11 Eastern, continuing this run. We are going to switch over games here real quick. We're actually going to try a new one that we just added to our library called No One Survived. And we will I got to download it, of course, but we're gonna try that one out. And Honora, you're gonna help me figure that out. I also got the front and Anno 1800, which actually looks pretty cool. Anno 1800's on sale right now. It looks like a world building type game, along the lines of like Fallen Frontiers, or what was it? What was that one that we played? Farthest Frontier, kind of like a Farthest Frontier style type game. We also picked up the front as well. So, a couple different new games to play. But I will be back in just a moment, boys and girls. I'm going to pause the YouTube and turn it off and turn it back on so we can get that going. And I will see you all next time. Thank you so much, everybody. P.S. I love Anno. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to give Anno a try at some point here. So I will see you all shortly, boys and girls.